Welcome to the world of horror. Get ready to experience a spine-chilling story. The girl's hostel. Nimesha was breathing heavily, trembling with fear. Her hair was messy, and as she stood before the mirror, she tried to tie it back. But her hands shook too much. That night, for the first time, she regretted her habit of staying up late. She felt as if someone was still following her. That IT all began when Nimesha and Manisha were students at a boarding school, living in the hostel. The school was well known for its academics, but the girls' hostel had a dark history point 5 years earlier. A bright and well-mannered 9th grade girl had mysteriously died on the 5th floor. No one could explain how. She had no history of depression or academic pressure. At first, people suspected murder, but the police never found any evidence, and the case was closed. Over time, rumors spread that her spirit haunted the 5th floor. Because of this, the school authorities locked the floor, opening it only once a week for cleaning. 5 years later, Nimesha and Manisha shared a hostel room. Their daily routine was set. Nimesha studied late at night and woke Manisha at 7 a.m. before going to sleep. Manisha, who wore glasses, studied until breakfast. She always wore a black thread around her wrist, a gift from her mother. Like other students, they didn't believe in the ghost stories, but still no one dared to go to the 5th floor. However, on December 10th, something terrifying happened. That night at 12:30 a.m., Nimesha was studying while Manisha was fast asleep. Suddenly, Nimesha felt thirsty. She went to the hall to make coffee. The entire hostel was silent. Everyone was either asleep or inside their rooms. The only sound was the whirring of the coffee machine. Once it stopped, silence filled the hall again. As she turned with her coffee mug, she froze. Her hands shook, spilling coffee on the floor. Manisha stood right behind her. In the dim light, only half of her face was visible. Something was wrong. She wasn't wearing her glasses or her black thread. Nimesha asked why she was awake so early. Manisha replied in an eerie tone, "Let's go to the balcony on the 5th floor." Nimesha's eyes widened, and she smiled nervously. Before she could respond, Manisha grabbed her hand and pulled her up the stairs. As they climbed, Nimesha noticed something strange. Only her footsteps echoed. Manisha wasn't making any sound. She wasn't even wearing slippers. Something was definitely wrong. The door to the 5th floor was open, and they stepped inside. As they wandered, they found themselves inside a room. It was the same room where the girl had died 5 years ago. Neither of them knew this. The night was freezing. Cold winds blew through the broken windows, and thick fog covered the area. Nimesha's eyes fell on a wall where someone had scratched the date, December 10th, with their nails. They walked to the balcony and looked down. Manisha had been silent the entire time. Shivering, Nimesha suggested they go back. But Manisha ignored her. Nimesha called her again. This time, Manisha slowly turned and looked straight into her eyes. Nimesha's heart stopped. Manisha's eyes were completely white. In a slow, chilling voice, she whispered, "Jump." Nimesha's blood ran cold. Why was Manisha telling her to jump? Her face turned pale. With each passing second, Manisha's voice became heavier. She kept repeating, "Jump, jump." Nimesha was paralyzed with fear, as if hypnotized. It felt like if she didn't obey, Manisha would push her off the edge. Her vision blurred, and her hands trembled. She slowly started undoing her hair. Her loose strands swayed in the wind like flowing water. She was falling under Manisha's control. But suddenly, a loud thud echoed from the floor below. Nimesha snapped out of the trance. Summoning all her strength, she shoved Manisha away and ran downstairs. As she fled, a terrifying scream echoed behind her. She didn't dare to look back. She rushed into her room and slammed the door shut. Her heart pounded as she turned around. What she saw next made her blood freeze. Manisha was still asleep, lying in the exact position she was in before. Nimesha turned pale. Shaking, she woke Manisha up. Manisha was shocked to see Nimesha's terrified face and red, teary eyes. She hugged her tightly. But when she asked what had happened, Nimesha couldn't speak. That night, Nimesha washed her face, tied her hair, and forced herself to sleep. But after that night, she never stayed up late again. She also started avoiding Manisha. Whenever Manisha studied at night, she felt an eerie sensation, like someone was watching her. It was always Nimesha. Frustrated, Manisha confronted her. Finally, Nimesha told her everything. After listening, Manisha was speechless. She believed Nimesha because she knew something horrifying. 5 years ago, a girl had died on the exact same date, December 10th. That meant all the ghost stories and rumors were true. The girl's spirit was still haunting the 5th floor. After that day, they never spoke about it again. But they never forgot that terrifying night.